Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Mike, I forgot my hat! There we go. My name's Michael, I'm the Denosy Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Joining me today are my wonderful and lovely Patreons, who are supporters of the channel and get to come and play and hang out and have a bit of fun with me. Guys, say hello to the chat.
Hello.
All right, it's so good to see so many smiling and familiar faces. I see we have an OG, we have Schoolie, Cassandra, we've got Crypt Walker in the house, we got Renana, and I think I saw Grizzles. Yeah, good to see you, Grizz. It has been a while. I don't know. Maybe you have been here and I haven't noticed you. I'm very stupid. I just noticed nothing. It's but my job. But I hope you're doing well. It's good, really, really good to see you. Rycon, good to see you as well, my friend. Immersion, I could see you here, but you know it's good to see you as well. And Christina, also a absolute pleasure. Getting to see you and hang out a little bit. Okay, now for those of you guys who don't know how this all works, we are playing a TTRPG. It is a game of imagination, wonder, wit, and mayhem, where my players take on the roles of the protagonist of an adventure dictated by me as the narrator and the arbiter of rules. The dice determine what happens, how it goes, and then we just play around. We have fun. We do the things, and we enjoy ourselves. We do some goofy stuff, and along the way, share some laughs. That's the whole nature of this game. So, yay! There we go. Now. Starting off, of course, we would not be here without the help of a few people that help make us look really good and help us polish up all the cool stuff that we do. The first of which is our sponsor, HeroForge, that allows us to look awesome with all of these cool, amazing, and fantastic tokens. All of these representations are made using an amazing 3D model-making software that is free and available to use. But for those of you who wish to pay for the premium service, right now, they have just released Kit Bashing, which is free-form transformations of characters within the HeroForge program. What that means is you can do way more than you could have before. Almost infinite possibilities are now able to be made with the kit bashing thing. We made a dryad which was leaning on a tree. We made the tree in very little time, to be honest. And now with kit bashing, it's the options are even more spectacular. So I cannot wait to sink my teeth more into some HeroForge stuff. Then, of course, Scots and Dakota, welcome in, you bloody beautiful legend, you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it happens to be. You are a rock star. Boom. There you go. All right. Next, we of course have Sirenscape, our lovely audio technician, who, if I push buttons, will make noises and sounds. Basically, it is a robotic version of something that does my job. So, yeah, basically sit around and make noise if people push my buttons. Neil. But yes, there are tons of new sound effects, and there are tons of new options. And for those of you who didn't know, the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, which is the adventure we are running, actually does have a sound set. I think this is it. Yeah, there we go. Actually does have a pre-made sound set for this adventure, which is constantly being added with a bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of really cool bits. Let's see. For example, we have the sound of, summoning Nualia, which is what we did earlier on, and speaking with her. So raising dead, having her ghost manifest and begin to speak eerily to our group. By the way, this is one of my favorite things. This is like my go-to speak with dead now, which I'm loving. So, this and many more are available, through Sirenscape, so go check them out. And then, lastly, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. The dice rolling, our rules references, everything is available via this amazing app. And I always recommend it just because it makes my life easy and I don't have to worry about things like rules and references. Most of that is just readily available with my search engine here and ready for me to play. So yeah, there you go. All right. Now, no game is worthwhile or even entertaining without the presence of some amazing players and the characters that they do. Rock, are you okay? Yeah, okay, good. This is fine. You look like you're looking at like pictures of sad cats. I mean, I'm not sure. I was like, aren't we all excited to be here? And Rock's like, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe it's just because your hair is wet. But yes, what was I saying? Yes, players. The players, the happy, entertained, and enjoyable players. Look at that. Rock's getting some love from the chat. Yay. These characters, of course, are the vehicles that we drive through this adventure. So we are going to introduce to you the players that they're going to that are going to be here and the characters they are playing, starting with none other than Schooly Eye.
Yes, so I'm playing Sandero, the Siren Ray Elven cleric who loves and hates fire for various reasons.
Actually, before I continue with the intros, I wanna show everyone this. I've started really enjoying these drinks. These are basil seed drinks, which has basically got the consistency of jelly, right? Has these little tiny jelly seeds in them, and it's like lychee, which is like a delicious type of fruit. But listen to the sound it makes. That is a very odd noise for a drink to make, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Some ASMR. Okay, carry on. Next up, we have Avarian playing the role of Westinson.
Hi, I'm Avarian CA. I'm playing Westinson, a guard from a neighboring town who, for various reasons, has decided that the bottom of a bottle is his next destination. And has managed to get tied up with these individuals, mostly because his bartender is amongst the group, and if you lose your bartender, you don't get drinks.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Next up, following which is our friend Jean playing the role of Titus.
Yes, Titus, the Ezarketi tiefling who has had a lot of people judge him for being a tiefling and now feels bad for Nualia, who also had the same treatment and wants nothing more for than this town to, see her as redeemable. And also, he likes art, and he thinks that everybody can be redeemed. Or, yeah. Something like that. Oh, you're also now muted, Michael.
I said hi, Tony. Very quietly, apparently. Next up is Rock Protector playing the role of Ziak, the Monster Hunter.
Hi, everybody. Yep, I'm playing Ziak, the Monster Hunter. There's a Colo. I don't know if I'm saying that right still. But nobody knows he's a Colo because that hat he's wearing, some random dude gave it to him, and now he looks like, to Titus, he looks like another tiefling. To Peyton, he looks like a human.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fair. And last, but certainly not least for today's session, we have Neil from Immersion Diversion playing Peyton.
Yes, Peyton, the human rogue. He is the bartender Westinson was talking about. Peyton recently lost his job as a bartender, so he's got to figure out what to do now. Although I think his new plan is to just be the new, because with the 7 dooms now that they're dealing with, I think he's just thinking about just being a protector of Sandpoint. So, because he likes the people of Sandpoint, even though they might not like him necessarily. So, he wants to protect what he likes. So,
nice.
Hey.
I love it. I mean, you won't be able to afford rent or food, but you know what? Good on you.
I've got 3,000 gold. We're good.
Yeah, fair. All right.
I was actually waiting for the whole
new job as the adventurer
to set up. to keep Weston happy.
That's it.
That's true. Make it work with the...
And unfortunately, not joining us today is our dear friend All Things Fantasy. He has other things to be taken care of, and being a good adult is very important. So, we wish him all the best. And Navander, our ranger, will return, maybe, with a new something that we've been working on in the background to deal with. Last week we got a donation for a nemesis for Navander, which we built earlier on this week. So we'll be throwing that in when we can. So yay. All right. What do I do next usually? I usually give the next thing. Yeah, that's right. I know what it is now. Guys, first of all, I want to thank everyone for being here and taking the time to come and join me on my silly little show. It's a lot of fun, and it's great because you guys get to be here and enjoy all of the antics that we get up to. But it's more than just enjoying the antics from the seat and comfort of your own home. There are a number of ways that you can participate and join in today's session. First of all, just by watching, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to influence the game. These can be insight bonuses to give my players clues, inspiration to give them advantage on rolls, wandering monsters, random encounters, divine inspiration, divine healing, whole bunch of cool stuff. It's just there, and it's freaking all around. Cass, before I forget, go try an Asian specialty store. Like, if you have Asian specialty stores where you're at, or an Indian one, Southeast Asian, they'll usually stock drinks like that. All right. Next up, of course, guys, if you have the means to do so and can do so responsibly, there are a number of monetary rewards that have more tangible effects. Though you guys can probably see we're nearly loaded up here on stuff. But all donations this month are going towards vet bills. For those of you who aren't in the know, one of my cats, Prowl, has had some teeth removed and had some gut medication and stuff that he has now done to try and keep him happy and stuff. He's doing good. His recovery is going well. He's still on painkillers, so he is happy as fuck. And we're just trying to get his weight up now, which is good because he's getting spoiled and stuff. But with all of his kidney things, it's like trying to move him from the food he likes to the medicated food. So we're doing that. But he's otherwise doing good. Anyway, I digress. All of the monetary rewards go towards that. So starting off with our $5 donation, we have these red marks, which represent hero points, and purple marks that represent jinx points. We're all full up at the moment, but, hopefully I'll get my players to start using them. These can basically be used. Hero points are used as advantage rolls on checks. They can be used to petition the GM for stuff that isn't in the rules. They can roll with advantage. They can stave off a killing blow. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, have bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks that I have in front of me. Either A, I will draw 3 cards from this deck of plot twists. You will get to pick one, and that plot twist gets to happen during the course of the game. These are pretty fun and definitely throw a spanner into the works and definitely test me as a GM. The second is Heroic Action deck, where you pick a player. I get to draw a card from this deck, and they get a heroic action, much like Westonson has just received from our dear friend Christina. Westonson, you bloody beautiful legend, you. Pick us a number between 1 to 5.
3.14175.
1, 2, 3, 1, 4,
15.
7, 1, 5. There we go. Done.
309.
It is called Hasty Block. When you're hit by a physical attack, you have a shield within reach with a free hand. As a free action, you may raise that shield to defend yourself and use the shield block ability. Now, you don't have a shield. However, this does count as a hero point, and technically speaking, if you did have something that would function as a shield, such as, like a pot or a pan or whatever, and you've got it on your back, I would be more than happy to use that free action to have you use that in its stead.
So say, haven't you used your musket axe as a shield?
Yep, my musket axe will actually act. I can go defensive with it, giving a bonus to armor class.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
without necessarily doing that as a free action, it's basically raising a shield, which I suppose could be the same thing. So up to you. But thank you, Christina, for your kind and generous donation. Next, we have our yellow D20s here. These are, of course, natural 20s, which cost $20 and can be used for exactly that, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and that's how nat 20s work. Right now, myself, Cinderial, and Ziak have some nat 20s, so there's that. But yeah, we'll see if I can get my players to use them. Then, of course, we have our $50
use them
donation,
again.
which is a magic item. This item can be a homebrew item you can create. So if you have like a wild or crazy idea, like I would like a fish bowl that floats around, and then inside of it is a fish that just it looks really confused, like it's trying to find the ocean, and that's what happens in the game. That's just what shows up. Or you could ask me to make a magic item, which usually is part of a set that I will provide to my players. Very character-driven items is what I tend to give. Or you can give them a item from their own wish list, either or. And lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is what's the worst that could happen? Because before today's game, I asked my players, hey, we're going to be doing a little bit of an encounter. Heading into the Devil's Platter to go to the pit that our heroes are heading towards, and one of the things that was stated was, "What's the worst that could happen?" So I will throw what the worst that could happen is by putting one of the bosses from the future encounters of this adventure into the game a little early for basically a drive-by battle. My players will not win; they will be forced to retreat. If they don't, then we will be looking at an entirely new cast of characters. So, yeah, that is my new what the worst that can happen is. That is the $100 secret menu item. I am giving the prefix that this thing is grossly overpowered, just because it's entertaining. It'll be entertaining. It'll be very entertaining. But there we go. All right.
We kill it somehow.
So
On
you
the other
mentioned
side, though.
wanting to do
I was gonna say, on the other side, if you actually do manage to kill it, I mean, you kill it, like, honestly, you kill one of the 7 dooms. That's the short of it, right? I mean, you're on your way.
All
Like,
right.
ba 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 ba, bang!
Oh.
That's it. Just one of the 7 dooms done. You just
This
watch
is another
above the
level.
sky of Sandpoint, the number 7 ticks down to 6, and you're like, oh.
Oh,
Yep,
Ah,
and we do it without
That's
any
the number in the
fanfare because
sky.
we weren't expecting it.
Yeah, that's it.
where
No
did that number
fanfare.
come from? That
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
there
it.
before.
Instant level
So
up.
this
I
is
mean,
other-
you know what? Sure, why not? If they kill it, they can have a level, because that makes sense. All right. So, that is everything. That is all the stuff. Guys. Once again, we return to the quiet, quaint town of Sandpoint. Nestled along the Varisian coast, this fisher village built upon the backs of the merchants of old has seen many trials and tribulations over the years. In recent days, however, Father Xantus, the High Priest of Desna residing at the Cathedral of Sandpoint, has conducted a seance to speak with an old enemy and former resident of the town, a woman by the name of Nualia, whose abuse by the town led her down a path of violence, anger, and frustration. But feeling a certain sense of responsibility, Father Xantus wished to give peace to the restless spirit, saying that she suffered in life and need not suffer the same in death. After a pretty dangerous ritual where our heroes were able to not only recover pieces of her body for the ritual, but also act as a conduit for her spirit, they learnt that 7 dooms were coming to Sandpoint. Should these dooms be overcome, Nualia's spirit will be put to rest and left at ease, knowing that the town was in good hands and that they had truly repented for the suffering they had brought to her. Well, the first clue they had received was that a pit nearby Sandpoint had some type of villainous creatures maybe, that set its eyes upon Sandpoint, whose actions were responsible for many of the dangers that they had faced in recent times. Seeing this as a potential further threat, and of course, wanting to stop these 7 dooms, our heroes gathered up their resources and what they needed for their journey. Only a short 2-mile hike up to the Devil's Platter and into the pit. As you begin your walk past the large bridge leading across to the mainland, you pass by a sign to Sandpoint. One that has always been there. It is a wooden sign that reads, "Welcome to Sandpoint. Take a moment to see yourselves as we see you." And attached to it is a small mirror. Everyone sees it when they come in or when they leave. As you make your way into the hinterlands, Navander says that he needs to go for a little bit. He's going to tell his wife that he is heading to the pit, and he shouldn't be long. He will meet you all there, and we'll reconnect once he's able to communicate with his wife. Now.
Yeah, of course.
Footstep after footstep, along the roads you begin to travel. The Sandpoint hinterlands are quite vast. Now, if I'm looking at my map right,
Yeah, the map.
because this map has no frickin' things, but I've got this map, so it tells me where everything is. All right, so let's share this with my players.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, and it didn't crash my hero for fantasy grounds. Sweet.
All right. So, Sandpoint. Actually, let's put this in. I always like doing red marks. It reminds me of those old things where, you know, you had like the airplane in the Indiana Jones movie. Yeah.
Travel
there we go.
by map.
Yeah, travel by map. All right. So that is the town of Sandpoint. Now,
Okay.
our players cross over the little ledge here and make their way down, crossing a smaller bridge over here. All right. The Devil's Plateau is this large, steep rise.
Oh, jeez, that's huge.
And the path you need to take, you'll be going past what's called the Tarandarok River, which is just ahead of you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Turquoise. Please take some time, have some tasty beverage, and get some rest. All the love, my friend. Okay. Now, I need my players to roll me a percentage for our random event that happens somewhere along this journey. 47. No, just one.
No.
Oh,
Believe it or not, for the encounter tables, that's usually better. Okay, 47.
Yeah. Usually the higher you roll, the worse it is.
Okay, you come across a patrol, so that's not bad. It's a good encounter. All right. So, continuing up, heading towards the Sundarok River, you're in the shadows of the mountain range. Is there a name for the mountain range? No, there's no name. Oh, Raven's Roost. Yes, you are in the shadow of Raven's Roost, and you can see across the river is the Tickwood Forest. Up ahead, you see that a small contingent of soldiers seem to be walking in your direction. Each of them dressed, in sort of medium armor, swords, shields, the like. They seem a little, like, playful's not the word. They don't seem very vigilant. They seem like they are...
Boisterous?
No, like they're just, kind of like very casual about their job.
Hmm.
As the
They're
four
easygoing.
As the four arrive, they sort of gesture to you. Oh there!
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Afternoon. What brings you by this way?
Well, I was personally wanting to take a dip in the river.
He looks over at the river that's right next to you guys.
What was the name of it? Devils.
I mean, I just walked towards the river.
Cool. You walk towards the
So
river.
yeah.
You just suddenly
Yep,
jump
I
in.
just soak it up. Yep, I just
Make
start
a
to
swim
soak it up.
check.
As our caddy, laughable.
Yeah.
What is that? Athletics.
Yeah, athletics. You do get a massive bonus, which I'll add.
What's the name of the crater again?
The
Devil's
pit.
Jeez.
No, the pit is
Yeah.
just the pit.
Okay.
A 14. Okay, no, that's fine. You're just swimming around in the river. Now
I
the
prefer
pit.
the oceans more.
Well, the current's going in one direction, so you slowly start drifting.
Yeah.
Towards the
you know.
ocean.
Yeah, towards the ocean. The Now these guys are soldiers from Magnamar, so that you guys know. Magnamar is quite a way away, and this is just a patrol. So they're not protecting this area for Magnamar. This is likely a trade route that they're just making sure bandits aren't setting up shop in, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Just chasing people away. You guys, however, do bear the striking resemblance of bandits, being
Oh, yeah.
heavily armed, random group of assorted strangers. So they're just doing their job, asking questions and the like. Sorry, real quick. Titus, can you roll me a percentage, please?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Gets
Interesting.
eaten by another fish. River kraken. Yeah.
I am not a fish. I am a shark.
68. Okay, carry on. All right.
Okay.
So they've asked, "What is your business?" Titus has said to go swimming, and then he has gone swimming. They just kind of look a little confused, but then look back at the other four people in front of them.
Don't worry, we're harmless.
We're out here hunting monsters.
Hunting monsters. I see.
Yeah.
And what kind of monsters would you be hunting now?
Think a demon. Heard it's in this parts.
Make a deception check.
That's a deception check.
Sure it is.
Those monsters
You're
are
literally not
demons.
here to hunt demons, and you know of none in the area.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
would be
for
that
real?
would be a
Oh.
straight up lie.
Yeah, because
Oh.
we don't actually
I
know
meant-
what it is. We don't know what it is that we're
Oh,
hunting.
I wouldn't have said
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't have said that then. I thought it was a demon.
Yeah.
No, you're not hunting a demon. You got no idea what you're looking for. You're
Yeah.
so currently you guys are.
All we know is
so-
we gotta go to the pit.
Yeah, you're currently going to the
Yeah.
pit because something's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be a
Yeah.
demon, but you know.
We are
Again, you can-
investigating troubles.
Sorry, just to put a pin in this real quick. These guys do not look aggressive to you at all, by the way, just so everyone is
Yeah.
clear. However, what Peyton said kind of made them think like, that was a very odd response to what we were asking.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
and then the second thing that came out, like again, this is just the follow up. Because what they said is that doesn't really, like what are you doing here? And then Peyton's turned around and gone, "We mean no harm." It's like, we didn't ask if you meant harm. We asked what you were doing, but that's super suspicious. The fact that you would say that you're not dangerous when we didn't ask you if you were dangerous or
Yeah.
not. That's just a weird thing, kind of. So you guys
Okay.
can say,
I'm
yeah,
just-
you guys got whatever's next.
Okay.
So
After we're monster. Okay. So.
you said you're monster
I would
hunters.
say
We're on
monster
that.
hunters.
Yep.
Then I ask, and then we heard that there's a beast at the pits, so we're going to the pits to see what's up, what this monster is. Don't know what it actually is. Just heard rumors about it. Yeah.
They look at each other and they say, "Is it?" Well, first of all, just so you guys know, the pit is still quite a way away, but they seem a little worried. They're like, "Is it dangerous? Is it like, like how dangerous of a beast are we talking here?"
I'm not sure. That's why we're checking it out.
Not sure. That's why we're. Yeah. What he said.
Okay. I love the ventriloquism act. One of you stop moving your mouth and the voice comes from the other one. It's great. It's very, very bizarre.
We've been
Okay.
practicing.
They're looking for a circus called the Wayward Wonders. You know.
fair. All right. Well, I suppose just do your work safely and diligently, and of course, if you need aid, do send word to one of the outposts. I'm sure some soldiers will be available to double the patrol lines, especially if there is some sort of creature running about.
Will do. Thank you.
Not at all. Carry on, and enjoy your swim, sir.
He just follows us up the
After they
river.
pass by, I will get out of the river and rejoin up with everybody.
Sweet. As you do so,
We leave him behind.
let's have a look.
Oh.
All right.
Just kidding.
As you do so, roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see here. Where's
Just
I'm guessing
Titus.
perception initiative.
swim skill initiative. No, oh shit!
Don't
Is
worry,
it-
it's not that big. But as
I was gonna say,
Titus,
just Titus for that.
yeah, well, for the most part, we're gonna roll initiative in general because Titus is covered with leeches. Because unfortunately, the river that rides the outskirts of a place called the Tickwood Forest is swarming with leeches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Wasn't even the random encounter.
Water ticks.
All right. Well, these dudes begin biting you for bleed damage.
Oh man.
Which is 1, 2, 3 actions of biting and chomping and devouring you. Titus slowly getting a little lightheaded as you reemerge. You kind of feel a little slow, feel a little tired. Not quite sure why. It's
woozy here.
feel a little woozy, but otherwise you're okay. Cindereal, you see the just the hundreds of black finger-like appendages growing from Titus.
Are these in the combat tracker so we can see them?
Oh, there you are.
So, seeing all these leeches swarming all over them,
Mm-hmm.
Sandero's probably going to cast her mind back to some of the early. I imagine being beside the sea and all that sort of stuff, it'd be almost common knowledge. The one way to deal with these is potentially to burn them off to try and make them release their grip.
Sure.
So she will go up and use ignition to effectively try and touch into the swarm as much as she can to burn them off.
All right. Make your is it a saving throw or a?
It'll be a melee spell attack.
All right. Please go ahead. All right. Unfortunately, there
Ooh.
are so many of these that
I was
as you
gonna say,
go,
it's probably not. Or is it that, or is it just she's like, ugh, gross?
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh no, it touched me. Yeah, it's definitely not the most ideal of situations as these wormish like creatures continue. So I'm gonna say move action spell. As we'll then go to Peyton.
This is one of those times I wish I had salts, and I run up to Titus. I'm gonna just try and pull as many of these off as I can.
Okay, when I say there are hundreds, you
Titus doesn't have anything to help with, like. getting them off.
all right, I guess.
He's gonna
Titus,
just try and grab it, yank him off, and
all
pull
right,
him.
Titus, you take another 5 points of damage. As I'm sure I don't need to tell people, you do not rip leeches off bodies because they latch on with what is effectively a spiral of teeth, and you basically take a cookie cutter piece out of Titus's skin and flesh with every leech you have now pulled off, which has done 5 points of damage to Titus.
That's what I used to do. I just pulled him
Hey,
off.
no.
But
This is how we learn, Neil. It is also a good
It
valuable
takes
real
sense
life
off of my
lesson. It's a good valuable real life lesson. Yeah, do not rip off leeches from someone who is covered in leeches. Either A, let them feed until they're fat and happy and drop off on their own. Salt, lemon, and particular types of leaves and herbs that have a very high concentration of whatever that like it's kind of like a very bitter.
It's a type of oil.
Yeah, something like
bitter
that.
Oil.
Yeah, you can
Kinda
usually
like
find it.
oregano oil, I think, works. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
I used to just pull them right off, and they wouldn't really do anything to me.
Well,
so.
luckily the leeches we've ever dealt with were tiny, not
True,
lamprey-sized
I guess.
leeches.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
No. All right. So Peyton, move action, standard action. You've ripped some off. You've seen open wounds start appearing.
Ugh,
Ow.
sorry. No. All right. Shit. Now the lemon or salt idea would be even worse because open wounds.
I can take
Also,
it.
I'm going to deal 5 damage to the leeches as well, just because you have ripped some of them off. So.
Got it. I guess someone try to find either salt or lemon, or what was the third one?
Or the plants that might
Oh,
have
yeah, herbs
act as an irritant?
that have salt or lemon kind of adjacent.
So you're just
I
telling
guess
other
that's all
people
I
to do it
really
rather than doing it yourself?
Well, I guess if I'm allowed to do it, I will try and run and see if I can find some.
Make a survival check.
Okay.
All right,
23.
with a 23, what level are you guys? 5? Yeah,
5.
that should be fine. You don't know too much about survival and the like, but you know that that there are some plants on the other side of the river that may serve to help you in this situation, but you have to get to the other side of the river. That is the information you now have.
I tell everybody that there should be some across the river, but if you fall in, just expect the same situation as Titus.
Ziak, you're up next.
Okay. I wanna roll if to see if these guys have a weakness. Yeah. Well, we can
Make a nature check.
The best. Okay. Can I use my exoteric lore?
Esoteric.
Yeah, esoteric.
No, you may not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because these are just regular creatures, not like monsters.
Okay. Got it. Huh?
They're disgusting, but
You have no idea about leeches.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to burn them off somehow. Grab a torch or
Okay,
a little
you grab a torch.
match.
Second action, you light it.
Yep.
You start waving it around at them. I'm gonna give them roll a d6. That'll be the damage they take. It doesn't have any particularly extra effect on it, but it'll still do some damage. So roll a d6. 5. All right, 5 points of damage. Some of them kind of burn and jump off, and that is Ziak. Titus. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Just take a torch and just start. Get off! Oh.
Start cauterizing him.
You take out a torch. Second action, you light it,
No.
and then you start burning them off. Roll a d6.
It's hard to do it to yourself,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. All right, 1 point of damage because you're trying to keep it away from you to stop it from burning you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like.
All right, that's it. Westinson, you're up next.
Set me on fire.
I can,
Weak to fire.
if you want. However, I open up my satchel of cooking supplies. I'm assuming somewhere in that there is a pot of salt.
Yeah, there'd be a small sack about maybe that big.
Okay, I start sprinkling it over Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get it as much coverage as I can on these things.
All right, these things immediately hiss and burn at the damage, detaching and running away, which they will do on their turn.
Yeah.
Thanks, Westinson. I owe you some salt.
That's
I didn't
fine.
expect you to carry any on you. That's kind of cool.
That's why ocean is so much better.
Remind me to make you a drink with some of that in there later.
What,
Like a
beach
salt
juice?
No, it's salt.
Oh.
A salt drink.
Okay.
Ugh.
Just because I was
Yeah.
fired as a bartender doesn't mean I didn't lose my experience as a bartender. I could still
Maybe.
make him some drinks.
Wait, you
Shut
were
up.
fired? You haven't told the party that.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I was fired doesn't mean I'm not good at my job. That's exactly what it means. That's precisely why you fire people.
It implies it at least.
I was fired because I was never there, not because I wasn't a good
I
bartender.
was fired because of gross negligence.
Westinson, didn't you say this is your favorite barkeep? How often were you there?
Not apparently.
Well, until recently, I was
Sober
there
or
pretty much every day.
Sort of the question. Maybe he was my favorite when I was drunk, not so much when I was sober. It's hard to
I
tell.
mean, yeah, until recently, I was there every single day. Or
Uh,
get it.
but
Walsh has come
It's
to
missing a couple
your
days.
defense saying wrongful termination. It's a miscarriage of justice.
No, I can understand. I see the values in Peyton, especially if you're drunk and wanting to have a good time.
Says the anemic Azarketti.
You know, he'll defend Peyton.
I mean, Peyton did do a lot of the deliveries. He carried a lot of the supplies. He did a lot of work there, so I could see it possibly being wrongful termination.
Well, nonetheless, you discuss the matter that Peyton has
so-
lost his job as you continue along the Devil's Platter. Also, welcome to our first-time chatter, M. Walsh. Thank you for the follow, you bloody legend, you. Now,
I feel better helping the town with these dooms anyway.
There's a modern translation of he cost too much to keep around. The bar wasn't going to make its quarter, so they had to let him go.
you reach the top of the Devil's Platter
Peyton
and
was
find
paid.
what looks to be a large, flat plateau. Almost bleach-boned soil seems to be stretched out as far as the eye could see. Very little water ends up here without running down the plateau onto the lower hinterlands. And you continue your walk. You've only left Sandpoint for about maybe half an hour-ish, so you're most of the way there. As you continue onwards, you think you can hear the sounds of yipping of some kind of canine creature nearby, but press forward nonetheless. Inevitably, you come to what looks to be a site where there is a skeleton of a couple of goblins with swords embedded in them. Clearly goblins who had been killed up here and had been left to rot in the sun. And eventually,
Nice.
up ahead, you see what looks to be an immense pit. Now, this pit in question is a large yawning portal down descending. How far? You don't quite know. It measures a good 50 foot in diameter and drops away to a fog-filled shadow below. The sides of the pit are steep, almost vertical, and are relatively smooth without many handholds. The bottom is impossible to see. The fog only shows you maybe 50 foot down before obscuring the rest of the descent. A 5 foot wide ledge creeps along the eastern side of the pit, about 20 foot from the rim. A rickety looking wooden ladder leads down the ledge and into the pit itself, likely made by the goblins that live out around here. Additional ladders seem to also connect deeper as the ledges disappear further and further to the fog below. The air around the edge of the pit feels cold, and silence seems to be drawn to the center of its large maw. It feels almost like an untrustworthy quiet, like at any moment a scream or a growl would penetrate the quiet. All right.
You said there were ladders leading down?
There's a ladder leading down, yes.
Okay, one ladder. Well,
Is it
shall we?
embedded into the wall or just kind of like leaning on it? Like,
Or
Yeah.
carved into the wall.
yeah,
There
if it was
you-
carved into the wall, that would also be kind of nice.
All right.
I go up to the side of the edge of the pit, and I strike up one of my torches, and I send it down the pit.
As you drop it, the light goes down a considerable way, but much like it adds an extra 20 foot to the descent. So it goes down 50 foot, hits the fog, goes down another 20 foot, then disappears.
Well, I'm used to dark depths. I don't mind being the first one down.
I always got my lantern. As I turn it
You-
on.
Yeah, you two go down first,
Mhm.
and then we'll follow behind.
So,
If you say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so before we all wander down the ladder,
Uh-huh.
given the fact that this has been up here for a while, can Sindero at least look at the ladder leading down to make sure it looks sturdy, even though she's not trained?
Yeah. That's also why I asked if it was embedded into the wall or yeah, because that ladder could look sus.
No, it's wood.
That's us as wood. Nice. I don't know.
That was a question for you, Dag.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening to you guys at all.
No.
Oh,
I understand that.
Sindero,
I mean, look, to be fair, when you say before we go down the pit, I try not to listen only because if you guys come up with like some sort of clever plan, I don't want to be thinking about like how to thwart your
Oh.
plan. So I tune those things out. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm like, this is a group chat.
This is Sindaro before she goes down on a potentially rickety, unstable ladder, is wanting to check to make sure the ladder is sound, since how long this ladder's been up here and it's wood?
Well, here's the question for Cindereal that I posit. Is Cindereal the kind of engineering person to want to check or understand the structure of these things, to understand that it may or may not be safe?
No, but she'd probably at least be questioning the integrity. She might
Yeah.
not know how to check it, but she'd question the integrity.
Well, the integrity has been questioned. You could find a means or way or person to potentially inspect it if it is of that great concern.
Okay. I'll go down the ladder with a rope tied to me.
All right.
If the ladder breaks, then
Hey, it's just
You go
Hold
down
on,
the
dude.
ladder and absolutely nothing happens because it is a perfectly functional ladder.
okay, that works too.
I don't know what kind of fucking monster you think I am, but nope, it is just a fucking ladder.
I have repair toolkits. So if it
Oh
was
my
broken,
god, Peyton, no one fucking asked.
I don't know. Who cares?
Hey, you never know. It might say in the module
The
that
door's
the
unlocked.
rope
Well, I
ladder's
had a
fucked.
lockpick.
No, look, you checked, and that is the important thing.
Yep.
Okay.
it was more that it kept going after I said it was fine.
Yeah.
As you descend down, you eventually come to the ledge, as I previously mentioned. As you can see in this map here, it continues around, leading towards another ladder that goes further deeper. And this is kind of the descent as the pit goes through. There is, however, what looks to be a strange, muddy curtain almost around the edges of one side of the pit. It is here.
Well, that just is begging to be checked out. I will keep my ears open as I get closer to that to see if I hear anything on the other side of that curtain. And I can't move because Hero Forge is, or not Hero Forge, Fantasy Grounds is being
There you go.
difficult. Thank you.
Oh, I saw a rock fell off.
No.
What?
No,
Yeah.
Jump. No, just kidding.
no, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I approach
Leap
I
into
approach
the hole.
slowly while listening to hear anything.
Well,
All
if
right.
anybody, anything comes to
We're still
mind-
on the same day, right? That we
Yeah,
were at
you've traveled like an
Okay.
hour out of town.
Okay, just making sure I still have to roll my disadvantage strength check.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh yeah.
The wind whistles past you as you make your way across the ledge. As your feet hit some of the rocks, they tumble down into the darkness. And eventually, you come to the muddy curtain. There is, as I mentioned, the ladder leading down further. Where do you want to go?
Well, if I'm not hearing anything on the other side of the curtain, I'm gonna use my glaive to kind of like peel it back and then kind of like see if I can see anything on the other side of the curtain.
All right. You see a door.
What do you
Is there-
see?
Is there light coming out from under it?
Is there light coming out from under it? No.
I just turn and was like, it's a door.
Yeah.
Well, we might need our, our trap detecting rogue to take a look at it.
Alright, give me a sec. Stand back as I take out my thieves' tools.
Candy, thieves tool.
I mean, you could also
going
see if it's
to-
open first, but
Yeah, or I could just try to open it. I guess I'd try to open it, see if it's locked.
The door is not locked.
I open the door.
All right. One moment while I just move you guys to the next map.
Hey, and it didn't explode. Nice.
Yeah, not exploding door.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
not
yeah.
explode yet.
Yeah, it shuts.
Yeah,
Shuts,
there's birds
explodes
after you
after we
close the
shut
door.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh shit.
I've not done that at all.
Never. So many maps.
All right. A small tunnel leads forward. Do you have dark vision? Oh no, you've got a lantern, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's got
But-
who's got light? Let me know.
Me.
Ziak
Ziak
has
is
the
the-
lantern.
Yeah, and I have dark vision.
Same.
Okay, one moment.
I do not.
I'm a deep sea fish.
Okay, there's the lantern. Your dark vision is active, and your dark vision is active. All right. My players should be able to only see what they can see as they navigate the pit.
Yep.
Okay.
I do see some sort of statue-looking thing.
Why Ziak?
All right. All right. Ziak begins to move forward. As you do, the walls of this chamber are decorated with dozens of skulls harvested from a wide array of animal, deers, cow, elk, wolves, horses, and even a few humans mounted upon the wall. The skulls are angled to stare down at the entrance as you enter. They watch you carefully. As you peer around the edges of where you are, there appear to be 4 very large taxidermied spiders as big as humans, each posed menacingly with their claws and appendages leaning out as if about to lunge. An even larger figure in the center of this room is a taxidermied horse with glittering gemstone eyes, wings made of leather canvas, and a giant lizard's tail stitched to its hindquarters, its mouth filled with a mismatched assortment of wolf teeth, and it stands vigil, staring directly at you towards the door. That is this thing up here.
Jeez.
Well, I may not want to criticize someone else's art, but this is surely macabre. Ziak, do you know if there's any kind of monster that enjoys this kind of work?
I don't know. I don't know. Many creatures like to have even trophies.
All right, stop.
Oh.
As Titus steps forward, all of a sudden, a huge spray of sticky goo fires out from the creatures flanking you. I need a reflex save from Titus, please, as these webs spray out.
Oh, God. Gross.
You're getting stuck to all the things tonight.
Yeah.
All right, with a 19, that is not enough. As the spray flies in your direction, all of a sudden, the creature in front of you, the large horse thing, opens its mouth, and another spray flies in your direction. You quickly hold your breath. Let's see. 10, 20, 30. Yep, so that also will include Ziak and Peyton. All right, you guys but all cover your mouth. All it is this foul-smelling, just this absolutely disgusting, choking smoke.
Horse
Ugh.
breath.
But it fades away very quickly. Titus, you are sort of stuck in the ground and embedded in the webs.
Can someone help me with this, please? Cut it off.
Nope. See you later.
I'll try to help yank off the stuff.
Well, blade would probably work better.
So
You want
so
me
that
to use
can
this giant axe? I don't have a knife on me.
wait.
Titus sits down and just starts crying because
yeah, I was expecting someone to help. So I
because
guess I'll
evidently
try to-
no one is
trying.
no one is no
That
one.
was-
Nah,
Sorry.
I said I was gonna
But-
yank off the stuff, but he said he like cutting it, and I'm like, I don't have something.
Yeah,
I
but
can
Peyton,
Yeah.
let's take a moment here,
Yeah.
Neil. Okay, you want to yank off the stuff that is effectively glue sticking him to the ground. What do you think is going to happen when Peyton does this? Go on, you can do this. I believe in you, Neil. Tell
cut.
me what
I
it.
know it's gonna stick to me, and then I'll be stuck to him.
There you go. See, it's not hard.
But I already said it.
No, again, you just need to take the breath, Neil. You need to take the half second it
Fine.
requires to put 2 + 2 together.
I will take my Leomano,
Your
and I will.
your
the
your
bat.
bat that's covered in shark teeth.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, instead of using it as bludgeoning, I'm gonna use it as sharp because it's got the versatile.
Is it piercing or is it slashing?
It's bludgeoning and slashing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a
But
slashing weapon.
It's a versatile S, so it's I can choose if
Yeah,
it's
versatile
bludgeoning or
slashing. Yeah, so that's fine. Yep. All right, taking out your Leomano, you start to saw, because basically it functions like a wood saw, and cut the webs loose. And Titus is free.
Ugh.
Titus is
Thank
a free
you.
elf.
Can I look around to see if there's like
Everybody.
a trigger, like if there was like a pressure plate or a tripwire or something, just to avoid anyone else getting stuck.
Make a perception check.
All right. Might take a little while because I'm kind of laggy. There we go. Nope.
That's a critical. fail.
Critical failure.
Oh,
There are no
God.
more traps in this room.
All right, cool. All right, it's safe. I think I triggered them all. Anyways.
I'm gonna check myself just in case.
Titus walks into another trap.
Looked like you had a confusing look on you.
Sure. Zia, make a perception check. Titus, where are you going?
Yep.
You can
I
see a
just
door to
stepped
your
in.
right.
Yeah, I just step into the middle of the room there and just wait for everyone else to come in. As I tell them that it's totally safe to enter.
Ziak,
back.
you don't see anything in front of you.
Okay.
It's motion sensor. Oh no. They have motion sensor technology.
All right, then I will move forward and hopefully. Huh?
Meanwhile, you're starting to lose sight of Westonson and Cinderio as they are still in the pit.
Weston.
I'm watching the pit, waiting for everyone else to move forward. And when Sandariel crosses through the door, I'll follow.
Very well.
Just when something decided to come up the pit.
Sure.
Maybe shut the door behind us.
You know, I'm also really interested in this statue here. I am going to check its craftsmanship.
Do. More weapons.
I just want to see if it's a good
Oh.
taxidermy job. You know, it's grotesque but still interesting.
All right. Ziak,
Yeah, I was about to say.
reflex save. Yeah.
Titus.
Titus, sorry.
Yeah,
Titus.
yeah, Titus.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's everyone's favorite Punkle Uncle Nix. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Long time no see. Guys, if you haven't checked out our friend Punkle Nick, he was one of our players along with our dear friends on our Spelljammer series that we did. a little while ago, and it's been a tremendous time getting to play with Nick. But also, Nick is a creator, a crafter, a streamer, and does a bunch of really cool stuff. Please go and check out Punkle Nick's channel, and if you can, also go visit his store, because again, he has made some absolutely amazing stuff. I think there's like a bunch of glass work that's up there at the moment, which I thought was absolutely fucking stunning.
That's cool.
So yeah, go check those out. Seriously, I hope you're doing well, my friend. How was your stream? How did everything go? Let me know. Also, welcome in the Phoenix Path. Hey, Phoenix, good to see you again. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, in terms of what we're doing. Long story short, our group has descended into a pit that supposedly is filled with monsters trying to destroy their town. There are 7 dooms coming to their town, and they are trying one by one to thwart said dooms. They've only just started the dungeon delve here. So yeah. And right now, these taxidermied spiders have set off traps that have put Titus, our Azarketi, God, what are you even?
Tiefling.
No, your class.
Oh, champion.
Oh.
Yeah, our Azarketi champion in a sticky situation. Waka waka. Anyway, so Titus, what was your reflex save? Your reflex save is 26. Okay, this time you are able to avoid these sticky webs as they spray out and try to pin you. But you then hear a telltale click. And then suddenly, the giant statue of the taxidermied horse opens its mouth, and once again...
Titus, what are you doing? Oh, fuck.
It's
All
just
right.
very interesting.
No, everybody.
Natural one. We'll come back to what... I'll tell you what it does once I roll for everyone.
Yeah, I am right
All
in
right.
space. That makes sense.
So that's...
I'm gonna hero point that.
Yep, alright. So Peyton, Cinderial... Alright, so pretty much only Ziak has saved. So let's start with Titus. Titus, are you going to... so what's happening here? You will become enfeebled for 1 hour. Those of you who have critically failed will be enfeebled for 2 hours. Oh, sorry, no, enfeebled 2 for 8 hours on a critical fail.
And was I one of the critical fails?
You were a critical fail. You're the only critical fail.
Oh, yeah, I would like to hero point that then. 'cause
Hero
that's
point
nice.
away. All right. Let me eat one of your hero points real quick. There it is. Thank you to our chat for the donations of the hero points. Let's see if Titus can do any better. Unfortunately, a little bit better. He's still
I'll take a regular
enfeebled, though.
failure. Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
take the regular failure over critical.
That's fair. All right, Peyton.
Hero pointing that.
Gonna hero point it? All right. Taking out your
I'm
hero
already
point.
rolling disadvantage on strength checks. I don't want to be enfeebled too.
There we go. We got a success.
There we go.
All right, you're good. You managed to hold your breath.
No.
All right, Cinderial.
I'm fine with enfeeble because I don't really do strength-based attacks. So.
Enfeeble it is. All right, and Westonson.
I think I'm gonna stick with enfeebled because again, I don't do strength attacks.
All right, done and done. All right, now this will last for 1 hour for everyone. So the timer is marked now. Could I have someone just check in with me as we get through? But as the fog begins to dissipate, all of a sudden, you hear sounds bursting in.
Ah, shit.
Oops.
And you hear... Let's see, where is... Is there battle music?
Oh, that sounded goblin-y. Just-
Ah!
Hmm.
You just hear that come from like
Looks like they're killing those for us.
All right, well, we're just gonna do it this way
They're
then.
not goblins, they're rabbits.
Banana.
Ah!
Oh, I was thinking minions. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's so
All
awesome.
right. 4 goblins burst into the room from the previous room. All right.
You four have some very interesting taste in art.
Oh, you have absolutely no time to say anything, as they had readied to ambush you after they heard you trigger their trap before. They surround Ziak. I mean, not Ziak, freaking Titus.
Nice.
Yeah, they surround Titus and prepare to attack. Peyton, you are up first.
Well, shoot.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
Weston's
try and
that does that.
squeeze past. I'll squeeze past Ziak, and so all right, 5, 10, and with the Leomano still out, I will take a swing at this goblin.
All right. Take your swing as you hack into the goblin directly in front of you. That'll hit the goblin.
Oh, I love these guys.
All right, 9 points of damage, a solid hit. So that's your move, your attack. You have one more action.
Yep, I'm gonna attack one more time on this dude.
All right,
Ah,
and that is a miss.
okay. I was gonna hero point that, but it's just a normal miss, so yeah, we're good.
Sure. All right, Ziak, you're up next.
Oh, right. I'll move here.
I love these goblin noises.
Yeah, they're great.
Alright, move here and
Dinosaur.
attack them.
All right, you step forward and you're attacking them. How are you attacking them?
With my sword cane.
All right, you will need 1 action to draw your sword cane, 1 action to move, and 1 action to attack. That is a hit.
They're just
Sorry.
perfectly timed too. It's like that's a hit.
All right, 5 points of damage as you use your sword cane to cut into this goblin. All right, which brings us to Cinderio.
Now these don't look like the undead goblins. I'm hoping.
Nope, they look like perfectly normal, everyday green goblins. Goblin-y goblins. Goblin!
Very well. Cindero's just going to use a ranged ignition on one of the ones at the furthest back.
All right.
Angry villagers.
That one sounded like it hurt.
All right. 1 solid hit with your ignition spell.
It's D4s because it's the ranged one.
See, this is why you get Sirenscape.
All right. 9 points of damage.
All
right.
If this alone didn't convince you, then I don't know what else would.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Then after which
And
you have 1 more action.
shield.
Sorry?
I conjure my shield.
And yep, got your shield out. Done. The goblins. The goblins have their weapons already out and ready to go. Ready to go. They have a weapon known as a horse chopper. Basically a large pike with a blade on the end for cutting the throat of horses. They're going to use this on Titus. Attack number 1 is a
This must
hit.
be off guard with all of these.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's true. You would be off guard. What's your AC -2? Per Titus?
Oh, my AC -2 is 25. Sorry.
25? 25, Jesus. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Oh wait, sorry. No, my AC -2 is 21. What the heck am I saying?
25.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna
no,
say.
that's my AC. That's my AC +2 is 25.
All right.
No.
Well, 4 damage from their first attack.
That was the sound of Titus this time.
Yeah, that's
They're gonna miss the second, and they're going to simply snarl with their last action, because they're definitely not going
They're smart
to.
goblins.
They're definitely not going to try a third attack. All right.
I
Second
snarl
one
back.
is gonna go for Titus again. Ooh, that is not gonna do it. Let's see if the second attack will. Ooh, that is a hit. All right, Titus, again, you are stabbed, but this time for 5 damage. So you watch as these horse choppers are being used to basically just cut into you and cut bits off you.
God, stop it.
All right, Peyton. They go for you next. With a miss on the first attack.
Yeah.
And a critical miss on the second,
Nice.
which I'm going to turn into a crit with a natural 20.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right. Thank you to chat for the natural 20. That is 15 points of damage as a critical strike manages to clip Peyton. Peyton, pick a number between 1 to 5.
4.
4, eh?
There are 4 goblins.
All right, I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Okay. You don't have a shield out, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'll need to draw a new one. I can't go backwards. I gotta go forwards. Forwards is the way. Ooh, brow cut. You take damage and are bleeding. Until your bleeding ends, you are considered all the creatures around you are considered to be concealed.
Ah. Damn.
Let's see. Here we go.
The tiny little one at the back.
All right. And then that brings us to the last of the goblins, who is going to horse chop Ziak for another critical hit.
Ooh.
Dang.
Ziak, pick a number between 1 to 5.
2.
1, 2. Okay. 1d6 persistent bleed damage as he slashes your throat. You cannot talk, cast spells with verbal components, or breathe while subject to the bleeding condition.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that
I'm
last one is
also going to activate my retributive strike. So Ziak, you'll take 7 less damage, and I attack the thing.
All right, bear with me for a second. You may make your attack. Ziak, you take 7 less damage.
Oh, nope.
So there's that. All right, and the goblin gets hit. Make your roll your hit.
I do hit him. Oh shit! I thought I missed.
It does say absorbed. Yeah, anything that that goes through temporary hit points is absorbed. Hi, kitten. Bye, kitten. All right. All right. With his second action, he is now going to turn his attention to Titus, because Titus just stabbed him.
I growl at him again, just.
Well, actually, that'll miss, because that is with a -5. However, I'm going to burn my last nat 20. And deal 13 points of damage. Titus, give us a number between 1 to 5.
Ooh.
2. No, 3, because that's how many crits we had in one turn.
Sure. Okay, with your one, it is a terrible cut. Times 3 damage.
Ooh.
So it's just another little lot of damage. There you go, another 8 damage. Done.
Ow.
Ow.
All right, the goblins are done. Westonson.
All right, to squeeze through another party member in this is twice the movement.
Sorry, what was that?
Squeeze past a party member and then kind of take quarters is double the movement.
Only if they don't allow you to pass through.
Well,
Like if they're being
Scenario.
difficult. Yeah.
Can't.
I'd imagine Sandero's almost hugging one of the walls at this point.
Yeah, fair.
To free up a firing lane, if nothing else.
so I'm gonna pull out my rifle. I'm going to start shooting because that's basically what I do.
All right, make your attack. As the cacophonic explosion
We're gonna start with the,
echoes throughout the pit.
see my previous comment about getting tinnitus.
A critical hit.
That's shot 1, shot 2.
All right, that guy dies. A critical hit for the second.
Damn.
That guy dies.
Those are my 3 actions.
All right,
That's right.
move, bang, bang.
Dang. Whoa.
Actually, how many cartridges does your rifle hold?
That is a very good question.
Because contrary to popular belief, you do need to reload.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find out. You're using an axe musket?
I'm assuming 1, since it says reload 1.
Yes. So unfortunately,
Okay,
that
so-
second goblin isn't.
die.
Isn't that a one action reload? No, it's. Never mind, I don't think it's something.
All right, there we go. I've just restored his hit points, but yes, unfortunately, that last action needs to go towards you reloading. I'm afraid, my friend. So you've moved up, you've shot, and you've reloaded. All right, Titus, you're up next.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna first attack the goblin that is in front of Siak.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hero point that.
And I'm gonna jinx point you.
Oh crap! If I hit myself as Titus too, I'm gonna be sad.
Yep, that's the thing. Okay, give us a number between 1 to 5.
1. But my glaive likes me. Like it wouldn't hurt me. It likes me. It's my friend.
Wow,
As-
your wounded condition goes up by 1.
Jeez.
So yeah, you have cut into yourself, but it's a little worse than you just taking damage. So yeah, you get
Just like cut into like my artery or something.
Yep, you are now wounded 1. Jesus. Okay, well there you go. That's almost as bad as you just going straight up just going down.
Yeah. Holy crap! I mean, yeah, cutting into your artery that would do that actually.
I was going to say, that one on Peyton would be bad.
Oh yeah, that one on Baton would be super bad. All right.
balls.
So again, with your glaive, you are trying to swing at these goblins, but they're so short and nimble, they just dodge you. They're just
It'd be so much easier if they were underwater. All right. Well, I'm gonna back up 1 then, so it'll spread the damage around a little bit.
All right. You.
It's easier this way.
So I'm presuming you're taking an action known as a guarded step, so that you do not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh yes.
Good.
Oh, and also because this is kind of like a bonus thing,
Mhm.
I declare Ziak as my chosen ward, so Ziak gets +1 to AC.
All right, neat. All right, Ziak, you have a +1 to AC. That's it.
Woo! And also, I'm gonna be right back.
Right. With the
Peyton.
blood coming off of my brow that makes me kind of blind. I am gonna just kind of attempt to, because I can't really see them, so it'll be harder to hit, especially because I actually forgot to double roll for the attacks since they're technically strength based. So from where I stand, I'm just going to yell at them in Goblin and just say, "Give up now, or there'll be worse consequences."
The only consequences for this is your death.
I'm just gonna try to throw my Leomano at the one in front of me with my second action.
You throw your Leomano.
I mean, I'm not good at throwing. Never mind.
It's also not a throwing weapon, to be also
No,
pointedly
true.
clear. It is a baseball bat with shark
That
teeth
was
in
just
it.
me. That was just me.
I mean, you
playing
can.
really
throw
good.
a-
It's just very
I can throw a
surprising.
baseball.
Yeah.
I will not stop you.
Nah. But yeah, I was, I guess, because I could say that, I guess me trying to intimidate them, that wouldn't have worked that well, so. I guess I will just attempt to step up and try and smack this one. For my second action, I will put the concealed button on, and I gotta roll twice for the, because I forgot to do that last time, so.
Oh, for the broken back.
Yeah. And I will do it again in case I get a mega, or in case I roll a 1.
Mhm. Why is that still at plus 14?
Because I have my first attack.
But isn't it your...
You said I have disadvantage.
Oh, this is with the disadvantage. Okay. Well, no, in which case, yeah, you missed the first one even without the mischance.
Yeah, he was doing the second one in case it was a crit miss.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Yep, you
Which I
step
don't know why
forward.
the first one didn't roll the conceal. Because
Because it was a miss.
because you already.
Yeah, because you already missed.
true.
It doesn't need to conceal on a
Okay,
thing
yeah.
you missed.
No, I understand now. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
In which case, I'll leave it at that as I kind of just hold my eyebrow. I'll just be like, try to stop it.
All right. You
so
take
that's
1d6 points of bleed damage, which is 4 damage.
All right.
All right. Ziak, you're up next.
All right.
Is
First
not a fat
action.
check for the bleeding to end?
Oh, yes. Peyton, roll a d20.
Oh. Right.
It does not.
Okay. All right. First action. I'll use my mirror, and I will make another image of me behind this goblin over here. So there's
Okay.
image.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Deception.
Ooh.
All right. Unfortunately, they know it's an illusion. Mostly because you pulled out a thing and went hoogity boogity boogity, and then another one of you appeared behind them. So they're like, they look at it and they look at you and they're like, that one,
Okay.
the one that cast
For
the
the record,
spell.
They are quite stupid, so I could see it working.
No,
No.
No.
not
No,
not on a critical fail on your deception. Or it's like one of those ones like in the D&D movie where like the clone has come out and it's like eyes are all like munted and stuff. It's just like
yeah. I think they're all duos.
okay. All right, that's 2 actions to use your clone. Yes.
One action.
1 action. Okay. What's your other 2 actions?
Attack.
Make your attack.
Alright. No, don't do that. There we go.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yamada. All right, you deal 6 points of damage to him
Okay.
as your blade pierces his armor and spills his red blood.
Cool. And then last,
Why?
I will.
Why is this really tall goblin attacking us?
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot already.
Alright.
Attack again.
That's a solid hit.
The hob,
Roll your
the
damage.
hobgoblin.
I guess that would make Ziak a bugbear to their eyes.
The hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Ah,
Be a bugbear, actually.
heavily wounded.
Yeah.
He tries his best to hang on. Ziak, you bleed 3 damage. Make a d20 roll.
Ah!
Nothing. You are still bleeding. As we go to Cinderio.
So unlike the spark of fire that flew past Titus's head before, the next blast of radiant fire that goes past actually strikes you in the back.
Ooh.
It's just because of how I'm flavoring my heal spells.
Sure, not a problem. As the heal hits you, it is not a heat that brings pain, but a warmth like sunlight that glistens over you and heals you for 38 points of healing.
Wow.
You are also no longer
then-
bleeding.
Thank you.
And then she's just going to dash in and round the corner just in case someone does decide to come up through that door.
All right.
I was bleeding too.
Oh, no, well, sorry. I thought everyone was bleeding. Never mind, you're not bleeding. All right. The goblins.
We're all bleeding on the inside.
One of them goes for Peyton. And misses when he uses Jinx Point.
I'd say, yeah, they'd have off guard, or I'd be off guard to them because of
Yeah,
my
but
eye.
14 still won't hit you.
Oh, okay.
If you are off guard, because that would make sense, he is going to hit you for the exact same thing. Never mind. Second attack, he is going to try again. And will miss. And third attack, you know what? Why not? I'm feeling lucky today. Nope, I shouldn't have done it. Critical miss. All right. The goblin tries. Give us a number between 1 to
Also-
5.
One.
Don't forget to spend the Jinx point that you used on me, too.
Oh, yes. There. Done.
Yeah.
Give us number between 1 to 5, Peyton.
1.
All right. He is sickened by 3 as he now questions, like, while even though you're blinded, he couldn't land a hit on you. So he's unsure if you're really blinded or not. So now he is hesitating. All right. Sickened 3. Done. The second goblin. Well, with Titus no longer there, he changes his weapon to his short bow and is going to shoot Cinderio.
Oh.
I knew I shouldn't have stepped into them.
Jinx point. Freaking come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, well, at least it's not a critical miss. Second attack. Let's see how we go. Oh. Still a critical miss. Jinx point. God damn it. I just don't want to fumble. That's all. That's all I want.
No, it's good. You're using them so you can get more, right?
Hey, there we go. That's a hit.
It's true. You said that you wanted us to spend all of our stuff, and
That's true,
You know,
that's
you're
true.
spending yours too. So
You're
All
spending
right.
yours, which means
That's
you can
only
also
1
get
point
more.
of damage. Not great, but he'll do. All right. The Goblin Commando. Seeing that Titus is now healed, he's going to go for Ziak. No, or not. All right. He's going to do his best.
No, not.
Flurry of attacks. He's just going to keep throwing everything he's got at him. Ah! And will critically miss on that last one. Dang. I'm gonna let that one crit miss. Rock, give us a number.
3.
1, 2, 3. Who's that? He is surprised. You know, he actually forgot your illusion was behind him and then suddenly realized there's someone behind him. So now he is slowed for 1 round.
see, like I said, these goblins are really stupid.
All right, Westinson.
All right. My last action, last round was reload. We're going to start off shooting, I think.
All right.
Finish that off with the last one I tried to kill last time. So that's action 1 is to fire. Okay.
All right,
Action 2
that
is
one.
reload.
That one wipes out. Yep.
Action 3 is fire.
That is a critical hit. That one is also dead.
There, I'm done.
Leaving one goblin remaining. Titus, you're up.
Jeez, that weapon of yours is terrifyingly powerful.
It rolled really high.
From where I'm standing, well,
Plus
also
16,
it's
yeah.
you know it's a gun. I mean, like it's
Yeah.
you know it's not
Well,
a
the plus
weapon that
16,
we're
that's
super
high,
familiar
yeah.
with here. But from where I'm standing,
true.
I'll attack goblin number 2.
All right. With your glaive, you land a critical hit.
Ha Oh, and I forgot. It's which shift is it?
You don't need to. It's already. It'll automatically do it.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that it does that. Hurt.
All right. 16 points of damage. The goblin.
I just chop off the finger.
Make your attack.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Roll your damage.
I just lop off his middle finger. It's the fi-
You lop off the whole hand as he's about to do it again. Just thump, the hand just disappears, and he's like, and he dies.
How does it feel? How does it feel?
You continue to say to the corpse of the goblin.
Titus.
just point at it.
Yeah. That brings me back to 2 characters ago when I had a hand
Up
lopped
goes
off
the
for
goblin.
insulting someone. So.
All right. Now these goblins seem to have come from the door to the east. There is a door to the north as well. But yeah, that's the chamber they came in from. Sorry.
I'm also gonna quick lay on hands, like at the end of like, because I still had 1 action left. I'm gonna lay on hands, Ziak to stop the bleeding.
Nice.
Why does lay on hands just not like to work for me? I don't know why. I do not do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know why lay on hands always has issues. Oh, that's why, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't do here.
Up goes the goblin.
Did that do it? No.
Yep,
You
you
healed
healed
him
Ziak for 9 points.
Oh, it did do it? Okay. Sweet.
I'm full. Thank you.
Yeah, I did it
Good
mostly
job.
because you were.
Awesome.
Oh,
You
did
did.
you already get healed? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you got healed and the bleeding stopped anyways.
No, his blade's still on them.
No, Sandariel
this-
healed you.
Yeah, no, the bleeding is still going.
Ziak.
Hold on. To be clear, the bleeding is still going. So Peyton, unless you roll me a 15 now, you will take bleed damage before anyone can heal you.
Yep.
Oh.
Nope. I take bleed damage.
Cool. All right, and you can roll me another. You can roll me another d6. Sorry, another d20. Sorry, because you can on your turn try to stop your bleeding.
Yeah.
That is also not enough. Okay, Ziak, you can do the same. Roll me d20.
Oh, bleeding still going after lay hands. Okay.
You will. Titus wouldn't have
'Cause
enough
we're still
time to
in
do it.
initiative.
You're in initiative, so this is before he is able to do that.
Okay.
All right, so
Laying hands being a heal, and it
yeah, no, it will, but you still have to go in the round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it will
when
heal the
comes
damage
back
as
to
well.
Titus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cindariel, Are you going to attempt? Oh, sorry, Titus, roll me another d20. Sorry, Ziak, roll me a d20 again.
Okay.
And actually, yeah, if Ziak succeeds, then I'll probably do the 9 to Peyton instead.
Oh, I didn't roll. I rolled, but I didn't roll.
4.
Nope.
No. Okay, cool. So
Okay, yeah.
with your lay on hands, you will fully heal him, and the bleeding will go away. That's not a problem. All right, Cinderio, are you going to do anything about Peyton?
I'd go up to him, and because it was on the brow, I'd try to administer first aid with my healer's pills to basically just try and bandage him up.
All right, make a medicine check as you try to heal him up. Success. Your first aid has removed the bleeding from him, and we are now out of initiative.
Thank you. Oof.
Yeah.
Wipe the blood
I mean, I
off.
appreciate you guys trying to, yada yada yada, but there's a reason why the order, because you are going to be bleeding, you are going to be taking damage, yada yada yada. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of forgot that initial order still. Oh wait, but that would have been my last action of that turn though, because I still had one action left. So I actually I probably could have healed Ziak before Ziak took damage. Because I had 2 attack, then 1 action to lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter anyways,
but
because
didn't-
Ziak is fully healed regardless, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you made 2 attacks and then used lay on hands. That was, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you're fully healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would have been before Ziak's turn. but
Most
not all.
importantly, before more creatures decide to come in and investigate the large ruckus that is going on, what do you guys want to do?
Check the room they came from.
I
there's
mean,
more.
we're here to get rid of all the monsters, right?
Sure.
And then the.
All right,
Whoa.
Ziak.
Oh my God! What, Ziak? You moved too
Maybe.
quick. I can't see.
I didn't do it.
Bam! Bam!
Something's moving me. Something's moving me. Help me, guys.
Hey, I heard Ziak went and got checked out the other room. That's what I heard, and that's what's happening. All right, now.
Help me.
Door's closed. I can't get through. Ziak, you locked it behind you. Or Peyton did. Okay, there we go.
You guys coming?
Ahem. Now I've got to my players. I mean, I love the fact that we're having fun, but I've got 2 ways to build ambience. The first way is through music and soundscaping and the like. The third is to introduce elements to your encounters to make you feel like the pressure and the stuff is here. Either way, I'm good with either. So, as you enter this room, the cave smells musty, particularly towards the southern end of the chamber, which seems to narrow it down and taper to what looks to be a wooden door carved into the stone. 2 barrels sit against the western wall, while 4 nests of some kind, made of furs and rags, lie heaped in an alcove to the east. To the northeast, you can see directly near you, is a set of double doors. There is also, on one of these barrels, what looks to be a child's toy from Sandpoint, a small box with stars and moons and the symbol of Desna on the top of the lid. There is also what appears to be a lever of some kind, or a crank.
All right, where do we want to go, guys? Through these double doors, or go?
I thought you said you were investigating this room.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I mean-
if Cinderella sees that doll, she'll look at Peyton.
It's not a doll, it's a box, to be clear.
The box. I thought you said doll.
No, box. Toy. I said toy, but I meant box.
I look at the nests.
All right. Make a perception check as you search the nests.
Okay. Skills. Perception. I think. Huh! I see shit. Nothing.
You stab yourself on something pointy. Take 1 damage.
Ah!
Ow. Don't get tetanus.
Roll a fort save
Tetanus from bones.
for
Thank you,
tetanus.
Titus.
Roll for tetanus.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll for tetanus. Yeah, I mean that is
Do
that
it, roll a
actually
fort
this
save.
easy?
There you go.
I'm
Is
doing
that
it.
actually does you contract?
Let's see. I will find out.
There's so many in Pathfinder that I wouldn't be surprised
no.
actually.
I had to get my tetanus shot. Wait, it's not a thing. We'll vent it now.
Yeah.
We're inventing tetanus.
No, it is here.
Yeah, well, let's say with so many different
Ow.
diseases in
The
Pathfinder, I wouldn't be
DC Fortitude save is 14. So
Woo!
you're good.
It's not called tetanus. It's called Titus.
surprised. Oh no, I was named after a disease. That tracks. My parents hated me.
Titus, make a perception check.
No.
What a shame I literally warned you guys about this and then you proceeded to continue. So now apparently in order to
Sorry.
set my ambience, I need to go the extra level. So let's find out.
All right.
All right. So, a moisture begins to gather, something that Titus is very accustomed to. It drips down the back of your neck. It's fine at first, but then suddenly it starts to sting a little. What do you do?
Oh, is this Ziak that is dripping on, or is it me that's dripping on?
No, it's Titus.
Titus.
He said
Oh,
Titus.
sorry. I thought it was Ziak, because Ziak was the one watching the things. I step away and look up at where it's dripping from.
All right. You look up above you, and what you see is a goblin in the ceiling. However, it does not seem at all alive. It has been dissolved by this almost translucent, slimy slurry attached to the ceiling. As it looks like it was trying to reach down for help, half of its face has been melted away. And the dripping that is burning the back of your neck begins to spread.
Yeah, I definitely take several steps back, and then I point at the ceiling. I'm like, that's not good.
You take several steps back as
Ooh.
the slime
Whoa.
grows around you and starts to envelop you. As we're going to go into initiative.
Oh,
I
shit.
automatically get a thing to roll for it if it appears in my land. Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Whoa, whoa.
I didn't expect it to be that loud so quickly.
Die in real
Holy
life.
crap!
That scared the shit out of me. Okay. All right. Let's see. There we go. What are you doing? Oh yes, your esoteric lore.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rock, do you know what esoterica is?
The only
Oh.
thing I know is I roll it to know their weakness, the monster's weakness. You know?
Is it any monster or esoteric monsters?
I think it just said monster.
I need you to look that up for me because I need to
Okay.
figure out if it's because I mean that is a catch-all knowledge is pretty powerful, which is fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at
Okay.
it.
All right. Thank you. All right. So the creature begins to dissolve Titus, starting from your back and growing around you. All right, Titus. It is singeing, sizzling, and burning your back. You watch as layers of skin begin to leave your personage. With the second action, it continues to try and digest you. It It is very swiftly making its way through layer upon layer of your flesh. And with its final action, it is going to do so again. But will not burn that layer off. The acid is burning. Oh, divine intervention. Are we... Well, Marcus, you need to be more clear. No bad dag. I mean, you don't want me to miss? Okay, I'll make another attack. Yeah. You want me to re-roll my first or second attack?
Or the third, in case he wants you to hit.
Oh, the third if you want me to hit. Yeah, I mean, there you go. It's any monster? Any monster. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Ziak, you need a target number 16 to know about this on your Esoterica.
Okay.
You gotta hit the party dag.
You gotta hit the party dag. All right, cool. Okay, I got a third attack on this one with a reroll.
Did somebody look it up? Did somebody look it up for me?
Ah, it becomes a critical miss. But it's you know, a shame I've got a jinx point that I'm gonna use.
Yeah, Marcus did in
I was
chat.
gonna thank Shaylin because it was divine
It's
intervention.
for all of them. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, just that was not meant to hit. That last attack was just not meant to hit. All right, Titus, pick a number between 1 to 5.
Thank you, Lady Shaylin. 3 because that's how many times you re-rolled.
Okay, 3. There we go. Oh, decision paralysis. It is slowed for 1 round.
It can't decide what to do.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I'm happy for that. Okay, slowed for 1 round. Okay, Titus. I know, I'm really trash rolling today. Titus, what was your Esoterica roll?
Ziak.
Ziak, sorry. I'm getting this mixed up all
You
the
want me to
time.
roll it again?
They rolled a 24.
No, what was it before? I'm asking because
24.
24. 26 is what you need. 16 is what you needed. So that will indeed work. You know that this is a creature known as a verdurious ooze. A verdurious ooze. Let me just share the picture with you guys. There it is.
Look at that
Are generally found where plants and greenery grow in abundance. This appears to be a very starved ooze, having survived off the moss, the lichen, and the fungus that grows underground. It has been trying its hardest to crawl back up to the surface, but has not yet been able to do so. As the first sources of fresh water and anything that could even closely resemble fertilizer, it is making quick work of Titus's flesh. But there you go. All right, Cinderio, you're up next. Also, before we get started, the Shiny Boy, welcome in, you bloody beautiful legend, you. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We're playing some Pathfinder, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Our group is exploring a dungeon, a pit filled with goblins. If you have any questions about the game or the people, let me know. We are coming to the end of our session, so if you do have questions, throw them out there. And also, guys, please go and check out the Shiny Boy, who is playing some Dungeons and Dragons over on their channel. How was your game? What were you guys up to? All right, without any further ado, Cinderio.
Yep. So Cinderio, almost in a whisper to Peyton beside her, says, "You're going to need to pull him out," as she focuses on her healing, and she's going to amp it up a little bit with a divine infusion. So the healing happens.
Pull the slime out or pull Titus out? Because I think it was on Titus, right?
Yeah, pull Titus out the slime, so it's not eating him type thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess
All right.
big enough for Titus.
Yep.
Okay.
Once again,
something
you
like that.
begin to conjure this holy, radiant sunlight that shines upon Titus. You watch as some of the skin that has been peeled off by the ooze suddenly begins to grow and knit back. The ooze thinks this is brilliant, just because more flesh to eat. It's amazing.
But with that divine infusion, Titus, you also get vitality damage on your melee attacks.
Ooh.
All right, super nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
What was the What's one of the weaknesses? Does it have a weakness?
Does it have a weakness? No weaknesses.
Okay. That's what I tell everybody. No weaknesses, guys. Can't help. Well, I can help fight it, but yeah.
And you don't learn about resistances, right? Just weaknesses.
I think it depends on
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
role is.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
resistances are later, maybe. Yeah.
Mm,
But I get to know one weakness. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
And then I know later on I could choose one of the weaknesses to know or something like that. Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Moving right along, Westinson, you're up next after Cinderial's healing. What does our rootin' tootin' gun shootin' Westinson do with their turn?
Reload as action.
Did you reload from the previous room?
Well, we moved immediately after I took.
I would say you've got plenty of time to have reloaded by then.
In which case, I'm going to crack a vial of alchemical fire down the muzzle of my rifle and shoot alchemical shot at the ooze.
All right.
Ooh.
Now, to be clear, this is piercing damage, or have you changed the damage to fire?
So this doesn't change the damage type. This is piercing damage. What it does is it applies a die 6 persistent damage of the damage of the bomb used to the target on a successful hit.
Right. All right. Make your attack.
Cool.
Ooh, a critical hit. As the bullet flies and strikes, dealing no damage
Whoa.
to the ooze.
Yep. But it applies a 1d6 persistent fire damage to it. So on its round, or whatever you want to track it, on its round, it would take a die 6 fire damage.
All right, very well. I will have to apply that. You know what? Technically, yeah. Okay, cool. The creature is now.
And then I reload.
That's fine. All right. As you shoot it.
Oh crap!
The creature is torn in half. Both of which are on
no.
fire, but now there are two. Where there was one,
okay.
there is now two.
Right.
Then you've reloaded, and you've gone, hokey dokey.
Yep.
All right. One of the oozes is going to go for the nearest target, which, 1, 2, 3. Let's see who it's going to be. That is 2. Peyton. Actually, no, it should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it could also still go for Titus. Here we go. 2. Sorry, Peyton. That's it. I tried. All right.
It was meant to be.
It was it was destined.
Yep, all good.
A critical
Ow.
hit.
You know, I gotta say, why is it always us?
Because you two are disasters. All right.
Yeah, that is very true.
You
We're
charge
the
in
ones-
head
we're the
first.
ones that- Titus can no longer make fun of Peyton for doing that.
All right. And final action. All right.
Crit card.
Yep. So 1 crit card, and the
Oh, yeah.
ooze. The ooze is now clinging to Peyton. Okay, give me a number between 1 to 5.
Do 2.
1, 2. Here we go.
So much for Peyton pulling Titus out.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Target is confused for 1 round.
Oh, come on. Damn. Well, fuck. Bye,
Indeed.
guys. Ooh.
All right. Basically, as it jumps, it grabs. It's on your face, so you can't actually see anything. You reach up to try and grab the ooze and pull it off your face, but as you do, it basically is just you're grabbing nothing. You're grabbing slime, and it burns to do so. So, unfortunately, that is what is confusing you at the moment. Also, thank you for joining, Shiny Boy. Be sure to follow, because we do tons of PF2 stuff, and if you ever have any questions and stuff, not to brag, but I am an award-winning Pathfinder GM, and I'm always happy to share advice and skills with other GMs. So yeah, feel free. Or check out our Discord.
And it's well earned.
Thank you. I'm still gonna kill you guys. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna do
Probably
my
kill
reaction to attack it and reduce the damage that Peyton took.
Not a problem. Peyton, you heal 7 hit points. Which I will do here. And you are then going to hit it with a critical hit. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not gonna do much, but
All right. It takes 3 points of damage. And as it does so,
yeah.
You split it again.
Yep.
which one is it? It's that one. Yep, there we go. So that is. Let's see.
Just doing all the math of that.
Yep.
The damage that you went through, Titus. The vitality damage that I've added to your weapon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because I'm like, how did I do any damage? But yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, because of the vitality damage, that's how I did any damage at all.
81. Half of 81 is
'Cause yeah, I was expecting it to do nothing.
40.
40. Okay, so that should be that, and then that should be that. Yes, that's more. That's better. Okay, cool. All right, there's another ooze.
How do we stop these things?
Ziak, you're up next.
Eat them. No, just kidding.
Eat 'em? Oh god.
I'm kidding. Yeah. No. Like they eat us, we eat them. It's the only way.
You want to eat us? I'll eat you back. No, okay. Yeah. So that one in front of me is on Titus, right? Or is it off?
Yes. One is on Titus, one is on Peyton, one is unattached.
All right. Well, I'll try to do this. All right. I'll try to do this as carefully, but yeah. Sorry if I hit you with my cane sword.
All right.
Oh, no.
Make your attack. Critical hit.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn it. Now we have another.
You deal no damage.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh damn.
Yeah. These things take no damage and they just keep splitting.
Hmm.
You get a crit card though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would have had one too.
No, because it took no damage. It is immune to your attack,
Oh.
so you do not get a
Fair.
you do not get a crit from it.
That
All right,
crit's still-
and another one spawns.
Well,
Okay.
technically, I did 3 damage.
Oh yeah, that's
so-
true. Actually, yeah, you do get a crit card. All right, pick a number between 1 to 5.
Let's do 4.
Let's see. And you did slashing damage. Oh, good. You deal triple damage, which does nothing. Roll the. What's the extra vitality damage?
Yeah, it was the vitality
It was a
damage, which was a
D6.
D6.
All right, roll another d6.
Yay! I get to actually do a little bit more damage.
Ooze 2. So that's 2 damage.
Hey, that could make a huge difference. I don't know.
All right, done and done. Cookiemon coming in with a $20 donation. You bloody legend, you. What are we doing with the $20? Are we giving some nat 20s away? Are we loading Dag up to kill everyone? Oh, Dag is missing Jinx points. Yay! Thank you so much. 5,
All right,
10,
all right.
15, 20.
My
Big love.
last 2 turns. I don't
Mhm.
know if it'll work, but I will get another torch out, light it, and try to stick it on.
Sure. All right. Make your attack with with a melee attack. Now, of course, you're not
Oh, okay.
proficient, so do not use your sword damage. If you go into your character sheet under where it says combat, actually, it should be on your main page, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you go into
No, it's
combat, combat
Uh-huh.
should have a melee bonus, which should be a +3 right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, right there. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, that is your attack with your shtick. All right, that's a hit. Roll a d6 plus your strength. Actually, it'd probably be a d4. Let's do a d4. D4 plus your strength. Mostly because otherwise, like, a torch outdoes an alchemical flask, which doesn't make sense, so.
Oh, okay. So I gotta put my strength in the modifier thing. Yeah.
And roll in chat,
3.
because it's not damage.
Okay. 4.
Okay, 5 points of damage. Which one are you targeting? The one on Titus or the one next to you?
4. Ooze 4.
Okay, done
Yeah,
and done.
the one right next to me. Yeah. Did that do anything? Do I see a effect on it?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
sizzle.
no, it definitely has been burnt. It doesn't seem to have any immunities to it. And because it's technically a bludgeoning, so yeah, no, it's good. All right,
Cool.
done and
Oh, yeah,
done. After Ziak is the ooze that Ziak just hit.
You just burned me. You're dead.
Yep,
No.
you're dead, mate. All right, again, the ooze encapsulates
Oh.
and then just starts to dissolve our friend Ziak.
It dissolves his hat, and we all see him for who he is.
Yep, that's true. Ooh,
I just
okay.
would love that.
All right, 2 attacks. All right. Who does not have the grabbed condition?
Do I look
So,
like an ooze to them?
Cindariel and Westonson are not.
I think it's all
Yeah.
humanoids.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, but have I
knew-
given
knew-
grab to everyone? Does Peyton have grab? Don't know if I gave it to him.
I
yet.
do.
You do, yep.
I see
And
grabbed on there along with
Titus
confused.
doesn't have. Oh no, Titus does have it as well. Okay, cool. And Titus
Yeah,
is
yeah.
slowed. Jesus. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
no. I'm-
Peyton, you're up.
Alright,
Now, in terms
I
of
need to make a
confusion,
confuse check.
yes, you do. So the way the
What was it
confusion
again?
works, because there's a new way that confusion works.
Oof.
I really hope you still hit it with a blunt object, because I know that blunt objects deal
Alright.
damage to these things.
You're flat-footed. You don't
Titus
treat anyone as
doesn't.
your allies. You can't use reactions delay already. All your actions are determined by the GM. You use your action to attack, cast off offensive cantrips. Target is determined randomly by the GM. If you have no other viable targets, you automatically hit yourself. All right, I'm gonna say that you are going to try and pull the ooze away. Like that, for me, if you're confused, makes perfect sense here. Roll. Well, you only confused for 1 round, so it's not gonna matter. But make a reflex. Make 3 reflex saves, please.
3?
Yeah, and your DC
Okay.
is 21.
And I don't need to do, because it's not strength based, so I don't need to reroll twice.
You do not need to reroll, no.
Right now.
Yep,
Okay,
just
so
3 reflex saves as you're trying to pull. 21's a success. 26 is a success. Natural 20 is a
Yeah,
success.
nat 20.
Cool. So you've tried to pull. You've tried to pull at it, but you've managed to avoid getting burnt, getting your hands burnt by the acid. But that is your turn. You are no longer confused. Titus.
Man. Well, actually, having seen the torch be effective, I'm gonna do the same thing again, just like the leeches.
Cool.
Monkey
You
see,
grab out
monkey
your
do,
torch.
and I'm
You
going
light your
to-
torch, and with one
Yeah.
action, you can make your attack against the ooze next to you.
Yeah. Or on me.
And you miss.
Yeah, once again, it's hard. Alright, I'm gonna
Nice.
do it again.
I know that's it. Draw, light, and attack. You're done.
Oh, duh. Yeah, okay.
All
Also,
right.
I probably would critically fail if I tried again, so.
All right. The oozes are going to continue to digest Titus. The first one will hit. Oh, wait, you were slowed, so you actually couldn't hit, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Second attack. Oh, it's a natural 1. You know what? Let's do the critical miss. Let's see what happens. Pick a number between 1 to 5. Titus?
1.
There we go. That is... strained. It is... Oh, no, sorry. Oh, out of position. It cannot use its attack until the end of its next turn. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
I don't like that. It'll then revert to constricting you. Instead of bludgeoning you, it'll just start crushing you. And that is its final turn.
Just a reminder, Dag, whose 1 has persistent fire damage.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
It will take...
2 of them because it got it before it split, yeah.
Yes. So it will take 5 points of persistent burning damage. And then Cinderial, we go to you.
Did you do
Oh, yeah,
when
it was the one that was
1,
on Peyton.
and then it split, so would all the others also have it?
No. Only the only the first 2 do.
Okay.
Yeah. Slime 1 and Slime 2.
Yep. I just wasn't sure if it took all effects since it split.
Nope.
Yeah. So, seeing the fact that even though everyone is being slowly digested, but with everyone laying into them and it just slowly splitting more and more, Cinderella's going to focus more on attack rather than trying to heal at this point. So she's going to
Fireball.
well, she's going to effectively try to burn the one on Peyton's face off of him.
Okay.
With ignition.
All right. You fire an ignition spell directly into the face of the creature. Land a critical hit.
Nice.
Give us a number.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Triple damage with a power surge.
Nice.
Which is even better because this has also got persistent fire damage on top of it as well. Let's see if you can.
Whoa!
All right. And roll 1 more lot of damage as well. All right. Oh, it
because
is.
It was a critical. Because it was a critical, it also gets persistent fire.
Yeah, there you go.
it gets extra persistent fire.
Done and done. Actually, because it was a critical, it's the 1d4 persistent fire. Because it was triple damage on your critical, that is 2d4 fire.
Even better. And then she just looks around, see all the oozes, and she's like, and then she'll summon her shield just as she starts to almost cower back towards the wall.
All right, very well. Westonson.
I think I'm going to spend my last alchemical fire, repeating the last round.
Okay.
Ooze 3.
So, real quick, are you sure you don't just want to use the alchemical fire without the gun?
I can do that.
That is gonna be because it's immune. It's immune to piercing damage, and it will split if you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And honestly, if you actually target the one directly in front of you, it'll also splash damage Verdant Ooze 2 and 1. Actually, no. If you go for number 1, it'll splash all of them. It will potentially splash all your allies, but that's a sacrifice.
It will splash my allies. You've sold me, Dad. You've sold me.
Done. You're welcome.
Splash damage is what? 1?
And die.
we're firing on Ooze 1 with the Alchemist's fire.
All right. I need everyone to make me reflex saves. The oozes will automatically fail because it's just not going to happen. Roll your damage on the Verdant Ooze.
My reflexes are terrible on the land. I mean, I just can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to hit first.
Oh, you have to hit first? Yeah. Oh, yes. I've got to hit.
Yeah.
So that is just by range, base range attack.
Mm-hmm.
Scenario, I think you're safe because it's only
Okay.
flash.
All right. That'll hit. Do your damage.
There's no damage drop inside the item information.
That's okay. How much damage does it do?
2.
2 damage.
1d8 fire, and then adds 1 persistent fire and 1 splash fire damage.
Okay, so that is that. It'll have the persistent damage, which it already has, and it'll have more. And then 1 damage to the others, which is enough to kill the ooze on Peyton.
Oh, thank God.
And then 1 damage to that one.
Let's see.
And 1 damage to that one. All right. Cool. You've thrown a bomb.
Okay. That was action 1. Action 2. I'm gonna throw another bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't be that effective. Can I hit it with the flat of my axe?
Hit it with the flat of your axe?
Yeah.
Sure. You would not be able to use your proficiency on it, on the attack, but you will do bludgeoning damage instead of slashing.
So it'd be my base to hit roll.
Yeah. Because there's technically, I don't think any rules that allow you to do that, but I think if you are using your weapon in a way that you're not using your proficiency with that weapon as an advantage, I don't see why you couldn't use it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Okay. Well, we're going to try it once, but this is going to go bad.
That's a hit. Yeah. No, these are oozes. They do not move quickly.
Oh, I only
Yeah,
have
that
plus
makes
1,
sense.
so I was expecting a critical this. Like, this is going to register as slashing damage, but
Yeah, no, that's fine.
6 points
6 points of damage to ooze number 3.
Yep.
All right. Done and done. It is not immune and not resistant to this damage.
In which case, I'm going to now take the defensive stance.
All right. Done and done. The ooze goes for you because you struck it. What's your defensive stance? Raise your AC to?
To 23. I added as miscellaneous modifier.
Okay.
Oh,
Dang. All right. So you are grappled. You are wounded. As it does indeed still manage to hit you. And it is also going to try and continue to digest you. I should have probably hit for that second one. No, actually, no. He's just going to constrict. Which is just a fortitude save. Yep, so that damage will go through. And the next damage... That sounds
oh
about
my
right.
God.
Are you going to jinx point it?
I don't have jinx points. I have hero points.
Well, do you want to use them instead?
I'll use
So
hero.
I was going to say, considering the time, you also got 2 heroic actions as well.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Also true.
sack the heroic action that has I can't use.
Sure, not a problem. The shield one. Yep, not a problem. Done. You take 7 points of damage instead of the crit. All right, Ziak, you're up.
All
And don't
right.
worry, we are zooming towards the end here.
It's on my face, so I'm just gonna try to burn it off my face.
Mm-hmm.
Just point the torch. Yeah.
All right. Make your attack.
Melee still, right? Yeah.
Go for the strike. Roll a d4 and add your strength.
Three.
All right, 5 damage. All right, doing pretty good. Okay. You got 2 more actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
All right. Your fur is melting away from you.
What fur?
It's a -5.
Exactly. All right.
-5. Do I have to put that on there? -5.
Sure. Yeah, it's a secondary attack, so yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay.
That'll miss. You got 1 more action.
What's this? -10 now?
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Well, I got nothing else to do. Why not?
I think
Actually,
even with a 19, you'd miss.
I rolled
You'd have to
19
crit.
on miss. Have crit. Okay,
Yeah.
Just
then
chill.
I will. Yeah, just chill.
All right. The creature is going to continue to crush you. Ooh, nice. You take half damage of the max damage.
Okay.
Second, it's going to grab you again. Do you take half damage?
I think I'm down. I'm
Not quite. You're still there.
What do I do? Oh, now I'm down.
Oh.
All right, now Ziak is down. All right. Ziak collapses into the nests he was searching as the ooze now continues to just digest him. All of a sudden, you watch as this tiny cockroach pops off him and goes, "Oh, no! Oh, Ziak! Oh, don't go towards the light! Oh, I'm a figment of your imagination, you son of a bitch! If you die, I die! Wake up! Wake up!" All right. After the ooze, we go to Peyton, who is no longer grappled, but is severely injured.
Yeah, now that I can kind of breathe again and see and stuff, I'm going to take the Leomano, and I'm going to angrily swing down at the number 1 that's on Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of next to me, because it's still on the ground, I think, right? It's not like on him.
It's on him.
Okay.
No, it's
well,
oozing on me.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna still then try to attack him.
Okay.
So I need to make 2 rolls because I'm at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Slashing weapon.
Oh, it's a bludgeoning.
I'm
I
joking.
Turned it on.
Yeah.
All right, critical hits.
No,
Not
just a
critical
hit.
Oh, regular hit? Wasn't it crit?
Yeah,
Because of the disadvantage, remember.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. Sorry, my bad. Yep. All right.
good. So the first swing on him. So 12 points damage. Second swing. I'll do 2. I wish there was a disadvantage button, but 15.
That's still a hit. All right. All right.
12 more points.
It's not looking great.
You know what? Third, I'll try. I'm gonna try to get Titus free.
Make your attack. Last big hit.
It just lets go of me right then and there, and then just smash.
Critical miss.
Oh no!
Pick it
Can
up
I
with
use
you.
a
1 to
hero
5.
point?
You should have
can
said
you-
that because he's going to say you hit Titus instead.
You know what? No, you can use a hero point. You can use a hero point. But I'm a jinx point you.
Yeah.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
I know. Fine. Pick a 5.
A 5?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, here we go. 5 bludgeoning.
You're just gonna
You
bash
take
me in the head.
1d10 persistent bleed damage.
Ouch!
Or you bash yourself.
I
You stab yourself in the head, apparently.
was going to say, he cuts himself in his own
missed.
shark's teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to swing the bat at it and I hit myself with a tooth.
By the way,
Ouch.
I have a word with you because you're effectively using like my teeth for your weapon, which is kind of like weird.
Well, if you consider yourself to be an animal and not an actual sapient creature, yeah, sure, you can take an affront to this. God, I hate it when people are needy and need to have everything about them. Everything to do with the sea has to do with my character because I go swimming. Piss off. Fucking, here's my teeth. Get out of here. That bullshit.
Hey, he was
Nah,
trying to fucking
no.
animal.
No. Just fucking no.
But then we see.
By the way, the reason I take an affront to that is because I played a Minotaur who got given grief for eating a burger at a restaurant, and my character was like, "You calling me a fucking cow? Is that why you're saying it's cannibalism, you piece of shit? I'm not a fucking cow, okay? You call me that again, and I will rearrange your intestines so that you look like a fucking ooze, okay? You piece of shit. I'm gonna eat my burger, and you're gonna shut the fuck up." And I ate. Yeah, there's a button. There's a button for that character. I loved him though. All right, Peyton, that was your third action, I think, right?
That was, yes.
Okay, all right, persistent bleed damage, roll a d10.
Yep.
Also, when did you have a Minotaur eating a burger? That's an interesting setting.
It was for a multiverse game. We were all collected from various places, and my Minotaur was a cowboy, because he was a Minotaur. And yeah, he was just eating a burger at a pub when like the portal opened and they came to get him. And then they were like, "Oh my god, it's a cannibal!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's a dickhead." It was a lot of fun. All right, Titus
I just.
is next.
Said,
I know you go. Well,
Yeah, what?
I was just gonna say, all of a sudden we see Peyton turn around, knock Titus's teeth out to make a new mace.
oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I was going to ask if Peyton gets his flat D20 check for ending persistent bleed straight away.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, he probably should. He
yeah.
probably should. Yeah, roll a d20, Peyton.
Nope.
No.
That
Okay.
was almost an 18. Dang.
All right. Titus attempts to smack himself in the face, but fails.
Yep. Is there a way to do this at a minus? Was it 5?
The modifier.
Hit you can also just hit the MA2 at the top of your character sheet as well.
Yeah. Yeah. MA2 at the top of your character sheet will also work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try.
Oh, a hit!
Whew. And how much was the torch? You said a D4?
A d4 plus your strength.
Oh, okay. So my strength is.
All right, 8 points of damage to the Verdant Ooze number 1, which is enough to kill it.
Nice.
Splort.
Okay. So then. Is the one that's on top of Ziak still looking like it wants to eat Ziak?
Yes.
It is eating me.
It is
Okay,
digesting.
yeah, yeah. Oh wait, I don't even have to move. So yeah, I'm just gonna reach down. I don't think this is a good idea though, because this will just make Ziak wounded more. I'll try to pull it off of Ziak.
All right, make a reflex save.
Oh boy. Nope. Once again, reflex is just like I
All right.
can't reflex
Well, it's not going to resist you, so it is going to go with you. But as it does so, you take 2d4 acid damage.
Ooh.
At least
All
it's not eating Ziak.
3 damage.
I'll take. Ow.
All right.
All right, yeah, that's all my turns or actions.
All right, and you are regrabbed.
Yep. Hey guys, I got another friend.
Hey guys, I got.
Okay. accidentally took this off you, so I'm just going to put that back real quick. Okay, done. All right, Cinderio, you're up.
I was going to ask, how long are we going for?
We're
time just now.
Oh shit, yeah. This will probably be the last attack round, if any. Like they'll one way or another we'll have that end.
Okay.
Honestly, I was not expecting everyone to then continue to split this creature when I first introduced it.
No, I wasn't expecting people to keep it slashing into slime either.
Okay. All right. What do you do?
So, seeing the fact that Ziak is down, but she can't really get to him to tend his wounds, and this thing's keep going, she'll probably take the half step that she needs to be able to reach out her hands to touch the ooze that's currently on Westerson.
Mm-hmm.
To do the melee attack.
All right. The ignition goes off. All right. It is grossly wounded.
Yep. Especially with that little step, that's all she can do.
You could use a hero point to take another attack.
No, because it's a 2-action spell.
Yeah, but you have 1 action remaining.
And then
Oh, can't you use ignition at range?
I can, but it affects the dice.
Okay, never mind then. All right, very well.
It
Westonson.
becomes D4s at range instead of D6 and melees.
Okay, so I'm enveloped in a slime.
Yep. Blum, dum, dum, dum.
Let's hurt myself to try to hurt it. Can I pull out one of my black powder satchels?
Mm-hmm.
How much movement do I have inside this thing?
Like, you can move freely. It's just kind
I
of
think
eating
it's
you.
just attached to you. So you can normal speed.
So okay, so it's just attached to me. I'm not like enveloped. Okay. In which case, I'm gonna pull out a satchel of black powder and try to ignite it with my flint and steel.
Okay. How much powder are you going to use?
It's just a single load. I'm gonna try that first for the gun.
I'm going to make that a D6 for a single load.
Okay. All right.
Bang! 4 points of damage. Which, for that ooze, is enough to kill it.
Ooh,
And I'm
nice.
assuming since I'm holding onto it, I also take 4 points of damage.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Okay, in which case, I will make another one and attempt to throw it at the remaining ooze.
Nice.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
I'm counting that as 2 shots spent. That actually, sorry, Dag, that should have been 16 because it didn't put the -5 for my second attack.
That'll still hit. All right. That is an extra 2 points.
In which case, why not go for broke and try for a third?
Why not?
Ugh.
That will hit.
Still hits. Wow.
And another 5 damage.
Okay,
All right.
that is me.
Ziak is wounded and dying. I need a death save, so roll a d20.
Whoa!
You are no longer dying, but you are wounded too.
Okay.
Oh no,
already
wait, no,
wounded
you were
two
wounded one
anyway.
before, so now you're wounded. Yeah, now you're wounded too. Cool. Done and done. Oh wait, no, you. No, because you had your throat sliced. You're wounded 3 now.
Alright.
All right, done.
Oh,
Okay, but you are stable for now. The last ooze is going to just try and eat Titus.
yeah.
Okay. 1 nom. 2 nom. and 3 nom. All right, Titus still being eaten. Peyton,
Gonna
you're
turn
up.
it into mochi and smack the crap out of it with my.
Do it. Make your attack.
Monobat. Yeah. Oh, I need 2 attacks again. That's right. So.
A critical hit, followed by another critical
same.
hit.
Hell yeah. All right. Splash.
All right. It takes.
Does it resist crits?
Probably. All right. Takes 20 points of damage. Actually, yeah, it is immune to crits. Give me a number 2, 1 to 5.
3.
Okay. Oops, that's the wrong deck. 1, 2, 3. It has no move speed. Good, excellent. I'm glad for that. All right, last action.
Second attack.
You got second attack. Go for it. Add another
so
critical.
Just a 14, so regular.
All right.
So I'll just roll until I get a regular crit.
No, just roll your attack like normal. It calculates everything automatically.
No, but it counted as a crit because it was the last hit.
Roll your attack.
So I had to roll. Yeah. No, I got it.
It's immune to crits anyway.
Oh well.
Okay. With your last hit, it dies. As the creature explodes, finally ending this area in silence. You all look as your skin, your flesh, your body parts have been basically caustically destroyed. The remnants now gone. But then from the south, you start to hear hungry, salivating, scratching, and barking noises. Something in the dark can smell the fresh blood, can smell the unconscious Ziak, and hungrily looks at approaching our heroes. But to find out who they are and what they're doing, we will join our group next time. Now, we have gone very drastically over time, so we're just going to say farewell for everyone today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time. Thank you to my players. Don't know what the fuck is wrong with them when it comes to like splitting fucking oozes. But I'm glad that they
only did it once.
I am glad. Yeah, but you all did it once. But
I didn't.
Okay,
I
except for
didn't.
Cinderio, right? But you know, nonetheless, it was a fun time. It was very enjoyable. I'm glad we had this encounter. I'm glad we shared this moment together. Be sure to tune in on Sunday when we will be back for our next adventure, which is of course Gatewalkers. And if you haven't done so already, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, and go check us out on Discord. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not is free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.